Time now for the morning rush. House Democrats are moving forward with an informal impeachment inquiry into the president. Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi made the decision to launch the inquiry yesterday. President Trump temporarily withheld military aid from Ukraine. Now, Democrats allege that he did that to pressure them to look into his political rival Joe Biden and his son. The president says he will release a full, unredacted transcript of the phone call later today. Meanwhile, Senator Tom Udall says the House must begin the process to try and uncover any possible abuses of power, while Representative Ben Ray Lujan says the president's actions have been unprecedented and wrong. Representative Deb Haaland supports the impeachment inquiry. However, Representative Xochitl Torres Small does not. Grant.
Well, we stay dry again across most of New Mexico heading into this afternoon, but as we've been tracking this low, it's slowly going to drift north, and as it does, that's going to reintroduce that chance for some spotty showers and even some thunderstorms as we're heading into Thursday afternoon. David?
An accused rapist is scheduled to be in court on Friday, this time on a new round of charges. Timothy Bachicha is already accused of kidnapping and raping a woman last October, but now prosecutors allege that Bachicha did the same thing to another woman last September. This case was just filed as prosecutors say multiple women have now come forward accusing Bachicha. Today, the stepfather of Renesmee Calzada is scheduled to appear in court. Malcolm Torres will see a judge after allegedly not complying with his sentencing requirements after a DWI conviction. 5-year-old Renesmee Calzada was last seen with Torres when she went missing earlier this month. Her body was later found along the Rio Grande. Now, right now, Torres has not been charged with anything in the Calzada case. New this morning, attorneys are trying to block a mom's testimony about the murder of her son. The Journal reports that the attorney for Jordan Nunez, the man charged in the death of 13-year-old Jeremiah Valencia, is asking that Tracy Pena, Valencia's mom, not be allowed to testify at trial. The boy was allegedly abused in his Nambe home by Nunez and his mother's boyfriend. Nunez is accused of helping bury the boy's body near a highway. Well, the city of Albuquerque is now looking to buy a popular landing spot for balloonists. The 15-acre lot on 2nd Street just north of Alameda is about a half a mile from Balloon Fiesta Park. Now, the city wants to use the hotel tax fund to pay for the $2.5 million price tag. City Council still needs to approve the funding, and the city wants to then turn the area into a park. Well, happening today, San Juan County will be simulating a mass casualty incident in Farmington. It's going to be happening at the Pinon Hills Community Church. Now, that's at the intersection of Pinon Hills Boulevard and Dustin Avenue. It's happening from 7 a.m. until noon. Officials say this could disrupt traffic in that area. Grant.
Well, no weather to worry about today. In fact, we're keeping that Metro threat index very low as we're heading into the afternoon, only sitting at a 1 here later today. Still going to expect very mild temperatures as we stay dry heading into this afternoon. David?
The governor is now asking the state legislature for an extra $100 million to fund a new department for early childhood education. The governor's request is for an extra $100 million for that budget. Senator Michael Padilla is now already funding early childhood programs like pre-K and home visits. The extra money will be for the new department to get up and running by next year. New Mexico is now working towards implementing new vehicle emission standards. During a climate panel discussion in New York yesterday, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham criticized a rollback of federal fuel economy standards. She says New Mexico fuel economy standards will increase to an average of 52 miles per gallon by 2025. The new standards will start with model years 2022 for vehicles. The New Mexico Oil and Gas Association created a fund to boost community projects. Now, the Brighter Future Fund aims to increase economic opportunities, addressing child hunger and supporting science education. The program will be administered by a nonprofit, that is the Albuquerque Community Foundation. The association hopes to distribute $200,000 annually through 2024. Meanwhile, the city of Albuquerque is now working on a new initiative to support small businesses. The new small business office in downtown was unveiled yesterday. It will provide training, networking, and help streamline access to the same programs and incentives that out-of-state businesses have access to. A Santa Fe startup is now changing the way that we think about death, creating a new alternative to receiving ashes after a loved one dies. The company, Parting Stone, partnered with Los Alamos National Lab to develop a new technology offering people something different. This is solidified remains. Now, the only service of its kind at the moment, the ashes are purified and then transformed into polished stones. Well, right now, you can help UNM pick out its next license plate. This comes after a UNM marketing professor said it was time to put the new UNM logo on the plates. The Alumni Association got a local artist to create a few designs. You can help deciding between the red and white options right there on your screen. This is happening through October 4th. We posted a link. You can vote at alwaysonkrqe.com. A new tourism campaign is highlighting the historic charm of Santa Fe. Santa Fe, New Mexican reports to uncover your different is the tagline. It's now for that new tourism campaign in Santa Fe. Officials hope to explain what one can experience while in one of the oldest cities here in North America. The campaign will appear on social media outlets like Instagram and Facebook, as well as online TV services like Hulu. Head coach Bob Davie is saying he's going to be back at this weekend's Lobo game. Davie says that he is at 100% after a serious medical incident put him out of action for 2 weeks. The 2-1 Lobos are going to be heading to Lynchburg, Virginia, taking on the 2-2 Liberty Flames on Saturday. Game time is set for 4 p.m. You can watch that game on ESPN+. Grant.
Well, now we're taking a look at your morning traffic. Before you get ready to head out the door this morning, of course, just seeing your typical slowdowns out there on the area streets and roadways right now. As that commute starts to pick up, Tracker Live heading westbound on Central through the Nob Hill area and the University area right now. Everything looking quiet as we get your Wednesday morning started.
All right, thanks a lot, Grant. Now you can apply for a job at McDonald's using Amazon's Alexa. Amazon is introducing the world's first voice-initiated application process. Now, all you have to do is say, Alexa, help get me a job at McDonald's, and the device will help with the first step in the application process. Now, the new feature is currently available on Alexa and Google devices in 9 different countries.
Well, it is time now this morning for the 5 facts, and at number 5, UNM needs your help this morning picking out the final design for its next license plate. This comes after a UNM marketing professor said it was time to put the new UNM logo on the plates. So the Alumni Association got a local artist to create a few designs. Since the school is only allowed 1 license plate, it needs your help to decide between the red and white options. Voting runs through October the 4th. We posted the link to vote at alwaysonkrqe.com.
At number 4, a company in Santa Fe is now creating a new alternative to receiving ashes after a loved one dies. Partnering with Los Alamos National Lab, the company Parting Stone is developing new technology offering people something different for the ashes. That is solidifying the remains. It's the only service of its kind at the moment. Now the ashes are purified, then transformed into polished stones. And
at number 3, if you're missing out on the rain already, we see another chance for some isolated showers to return back to parts of New Mexico as we head into Thursday and Friday, even bringing a chance for some isolated showers to the metro as we wrap up the work week.
At number 2, New Mexico lawmakers are voicing their reaction this morning to the impeachment inquiry launched by the House against President Trump. Senator Tom Udall says while unfortunate, the House must begin the process to try and uncover any possible abuses of power. While Representative Ben Ray Lujan says the president's actions have been unprecedented and wrong, Representative Deb Haaland says that she supports the impeachment inquiry. However, Representative Xochitl Torres-Small says she does not. And at number 1 this morning, an accused serial rapist is expected in court on Friday. This is on a new round of charges. Timothy Bachicha is already accused of kidnapping and raping a woman last October, but now prosecutors allege that Bachicha did the same thing to another woman last September. Now the new case was just filed, as prosecutors say multiple women have come forward accusing Bachicha. Prosecutors allege that many of his accusers live on the streets. While this is the second rape case expected to be handled by Bernalillo County prosecutors, federal prosecutors are expected to handle the first rape case that he is now charged in.